Hey everybody, what's happening? I'm Craig, this is Foxy, and welcome to the show. In today's show, we're going to play around with three different modulation pedals. We're going to work with the Strymon Cloudburst, the Keeley Halo, PRS Wind Through the Trees, and Strymon's blueSky. So without further ado, let's kick it. All right. So starting this off, what we did is we jumped on Sweetwater's website, and then what I did is I set up by product a comparison chart on the four pedals that we're going to be talking about are actually playing all together. What's really nice about Sweetwater, it allows you to do four products, and we're doing four pedals. So that, is perfect. So taking a look at the pricing real quick, Cloudburst is $279, where the Halo is $299, Wind Through the Trees is $249, and then the blueSky is $379. So what type of pedals are they? Cloudburst is a reverb. The Halo is a dual echo pedal. The Wind Through the Trees is a flanger, and of course the blueSky is a reverb. The type of pedals they are is Cloudburst is digital, the Halo is digital, the Wind Through the Trees is analog, and of course the blueSky is digital. Presets, etc. When you look at the Cloudburst, has 300 presets. It's based on a MIDI, where the Halo has 8 presets. There is no presets for the Wind Through the Trees, and there's one preset and one favorite. So basically you set up one and a preset on the blueSky. The effects that you have available with the Cloudburst, you have an ambient reverb and ensemble strings. This is really cool because that's where you get that almost like a violins effect with it. You've got a pre-delay and modulated reverb. With the Halo, you get an analog, tape, quarter note, and dotted eighth note echo. And of course, the Wind Through the Trees is just a flanger. It really doesn't say, I guess it's not effects, but basically with Wind Through the Trees, you get to do it twice. So it's almost like having an echo because you have two different levels you can do, or I should say two different settings. You've got the 3 here at the top, and then the 3 here again for the second group or set, so to speak. And then, of course, your blueSky has plate reverb, room reverb, the spring reverb, shimmer, and modulation. Then pretty much everything else is similar, except the one thing that is nice is your Cloudburst also has a USB, as well as your Strymon blueSky also has a USB in. With the USB on the Cloudburst, it goes both ways. Talking about controls above and beyond, for the Wind Through the Trees, you have a manual, depth, rate, region, added highs, and dry wet mix. And then are they true bypass? Yes, all 3 are true, or all 4 are true bypass. The others don't offer batteries. You have to have a power supply, whereas you can use one 9-volt with the Wind Through the Trees. And let's see. And everything else is pretty much similar, what you're normally used to seeing. You also have software and a mono stereo capability with the Cloudburst. Now, what's interesting about that, if you look at all the features and functions, the Cloudburst is really, I mean, look at the cost. It's $100 less than the most expensive pedal we're looking at. So, you know, in my eyes, when I look at it and the capabilities, I keep going back to the Cloudburst. And I really like the Cloudburst, but you'll get a chance to listen to that and see what you think when we get into the actual playing. Which, speaking of the actual playing, let's go ahead and get into that now. What we're going to do is we're pretty much just going to do, I'm going to run a backing track, and then we're going to go from each item. And what I'm going to do is base it on kind of where I like to hear it at. So we're going to go with what I like for this. And then you get to hear it as I go through the different pedals. And then when I add pedal combinations, and then when I add all of the pedals together and what it sounds like, which is pretty funny. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. I will put a link down in the comments below of some great YouTube channels that have already done reviews of these pedals, and I felt like their reviews kind of covered everything as it is, so there was no reason for me to go through it, and it'd be easier if I just give you a link, but I kind of wanted you more to hear it in a mix and then just kind of do a comparison, even though they're not all quite the same type of pedal. I just think that they're some of the ones that were on my radar, maybe on your radar, and will give you some insight into these pedals. So with that being said, let's go ahead and switch on over and let's listen.
Thank you.
So anyway, my final thoughts. So it was fun. It was fun to play it in a mix. I think what I enjoyed the most was kind of putting them all together and just see what came out. Needless to say, probably was getting on Foxy's ears, but she didn't complain at all. Overall, I think the Cloudburst was my favorite, along with the Halo together. The PRS, not so much. It's not one of my favorites. It's just different. Something I don't know if I'm even going to keep. The Strymon blueSky, yeah, that was really good too. But when you look at the Strymon Cloudburst, it gives you what you need, really, in my eyes. It gives you all you need for that type of ambiance, if you like to call it, and mixing it in with blues. I think it gives it a nice perspective. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. And till next time, take care. Hey everyone, thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. You know, once we start monetization, we'll be able to send all that money to charity and Guardian Angels Medical Service Dogs. You can see below Foxy, there's a video. Below me is a video. If you want to watch one of the other videos, please go ahead. We hope you enjoy them. And again, thanks for your time and take care.